What's up, guys? It's Cameron. I just decided to do a quick little video about, I guess, coming out as trans to friends and family. Last night, me and my girlfriend and a friend of ours was over, and I actually told her last night about me being trans. My approach to telling people in my life um was kind of different than maybe a lot of people. My family, like, I told them, um, like, I told my grandmother and I told my father, and then, like, the rest of my family communicates in, like, this mass email. So I just sent out the email, and that was a little bit easier for me just because, like, I was able to fully write down everything that I felt, and also, like, I was able to just do it all at once. Like, I didn't just have to have five or six, actually my family is really large. So like all these different conversations with all these different people and then answering different questions, I was able to just put it all out there. And also I was able to kind of control it. So like what I wanted to be known about transitioning and things like that and like the key things that I wanted them to know as far as like health risk and stuff, I was able to tell that all in at one time. Um and then I got responses, and some people didn't respond, which was cool, but it is what it is. But overall, my coming out experience has been amazing, and I know a lot of people don't have the same experience. But mine's been pretty good. As far as my friends, I just like people that were in my life and that I, considered like not, it might sound messed up, but important enough for me to sit down and have a conversation with them. I told them, but I just decided to do it like as it came along. I didn't just bring it up out of nowhere. Just if I knew that I was gonna make a comment about, trans or seeing myself as male, then I kind of just came out. Like last night, where my girlfriend had a fashion show, and like if you've ever been to a fashion show, the guys in the fashion show are like they're all big and like buff, and some of them aren't, but this one was. Um, and she was just commenting on their chest size and stuff like that, and so it just reminded me of a conversation I had previously. So that was kind of like, okay, there's something I need to tell you. And I told her, and then she was really cool. Like, it is what it is. And a lot of people in my life are like, I already saw you as male, which I don't know if they know it, but that's like the best thing that you could say to me. Like, and I know I'm saying like a lot, but my girlfriend is, I guess you would say straight, more pansexual, whatever you want to categorize it as. She's never dated a woman, but she, one of the, I remember when I told her I was really scared. And I told her, and I think she was scared at first, but the best thing that she said to me was, "I never saw you as a female. You were always male in my eyes, and you are." So that's really good. I've decided, as far as like coming out with my friends and dealing with people and things like that, to not superimpose male pronouns on them. Like, I want it to be natural, and I don't want anyone to feel, like, oh, I have to watch what I say around like Cameron, or most of my friends call me Slim, but um they like feel, I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. I want it to be extremely, extremely natural. So like I've, said, okay, I prefer this. This is what I prefer. This is what I would like for you to say, and this is what I feel comfortable with. But I'm not like giving them like speeches every time they, say the wrong thing. I do sometimes, like point it out, but I don't want it to ever be an uncomfortable thing, because my whole entire transition, I've taken it as this is something that I'm going through, and I'm not going to put, what I'm going through off on someone else. Um, it's always been my issue, to the point where people in my life didn't even know that I was going through it because I feel like it's not their battle, it's my own. So I'm not going to, you know, like I'm not like dissing anyone and how they do it, but I'm not going to be like, oh, I feel bad for myself or anything like that. Like I am super confident in the fact that this is the path that I'm supposed to take. Um and this is what I mean, these are the cards that I'm dealt with, and this is what I'm doing, to fix it and all that other shit. But I've never, like put it out on someone else. So a lot of people, when I told them, they didn't even know. Um, but everyone's been really good. And like I was going back, I'm kind of like jumping and shit, but like I was going back on the pronoun stuff. I I'm not going to like I've asked it like with my girlfriend. She's at a point now where she just says Slim. That's what everyone calls me, like I said, but she just says Slim. And if she's talking to people who maybe know or who don't know, I know she's told me a couple times that she says he and things like that. But I want everyone to be comfortable. I don't want this to be an uncomfortable thing. Um, I just want it to be natural as it could be. So that's just kind of my thoughts, and that was like heavy on my mind because we were talking about that last night. Um, and I just kind of wanted to put it out there for anyone who's like coming out. I know coming out for me, like I said, it's been easy, gauging it from what I've heard other guys have gone through. It's been easy for me. Um, but I think that coming out needs to be on your own pace and it needs to be like at your own comfort level. So if you're only comfortable with telling your friends and then telling your family, like you have to do like this is your transition. So you're kind of making it what you want it to be, as far as coming out, the path that you take, the if you choose to take testosterone, if you choose to transition naturally, like this is your decision because ultimately like it's your life and it's your body. So I feel like you should be in control 100% throughout your transition. And coming out is a really big thing. It's really scary too. I know the closer, like I'm not on T right now. Um, but I will be soon. And the closer it gets to that, like I feel like I'm getting more anxious as far as I am like wanting people to just fully switch over to male pronouns and things like that, but I can't go into this being like, okay, I know for 24 years or how many ever years you've known me as she, and this is what you've been comfortable with, and today I want you to change it. I feel like that's unfair. And I feel like that's not like just like your friends or your family are going to respect you, you also have to respect them and know that this is a lot for them. For you, going through transition is something that you've always felt for yourself. And like for me, it's something I've always felt for myself and how I've always seen myself. And, you know, it was the female was the uncomfortable part. But for everyone else, especially like in my case, they didn't know. So you can't just expect them to just switch over and like that's I feel like that's unrealistic expectations. But if the people in your life love you and they care, they will do it. I feel like you just have to give them time. um so I guess that's my little rant about coming out and stuff. So I mean, like I said in my previous video, I'll be updating whenever shit like this happens and I just want to make a video. um So yeah, I will talk to you guys later.